All right, so I had to make some new instructions for an air filter we make, and I had to redesign a K&N filter because I could not find any solid models of the ones or any free downloads of the model that we use. Um, and then the one problem I had was making it look like a K&N filter because now everything's in color and you want to make it look cool and stand out and everything. So I kind of had to figure out how to make my own K&N filter pattern. So I just designed this little filter, is basically what we're using. Nothing crazy, super basic. Just a little filter, made it look really nice. And then what I did was I created my own fabric pattern to make it look like a K&N filter, so it looked correct. So what I did was I made the pattern in Photoshop. And so to bring that pattern into Fusion, it's actually really simple. So just click A on your computer for appearances. I just obviously had it open, but pick up just any fabric appearance, add it to the component, and now it just kind of looks like a really cheap little fabric pattern. And so what you just got to do to make it look cooler is double click the pattern, go to advanced, and then let's expand this out so we can see our options here. Let's change the image source, edit image. Now it brings up this other dialog box, so we'll leave that up. And then we have to change the source, and what I did was I made my own filter pattern. So if you've ever seen a K&N filter, they really have like a unique look. So let's use that. Looks a little too small. So what we need to do is we need to change the scale. I've been kind of doing some testing, so I figured 6 inches was the best way to go about it. And then hit done, okay, and now it looks like a K&N filter. And then if I know that there's some other colors now. People are making a lot of different types of filters like K&N, and they're using just different colors and everything. So if you want to do like a blue or a green, it's actually really easy to modify the pattern. Just go into Photoshop if you have it. Go to change the hue and saturation, and then from here you can pretty much just move the hue around to find the right color. Doesn't gotta be perfect, just close enough. Say like a blue is a really popular one. Kind of mess with the saturation. Maybe make it looks a bit more natural. We can lighten it up. Sometimes I don't like to use the lightness in hue and saturation because it kind of burns out the image a little bit. So I'll just go into brightness and contrast, and I'll brighten it up there. And then you can play with the contrast, and that actually helps out quite a bit. Maybe a little bit less, and that looks pretty good. And that's how you make a K&N filter appearance pattern.